Right now, we are in that sweet spot of the summer, a time of transition for many families gearing up for the school year. And while it's exciting, it can also be stressful on a number of fronts. Just last week, we mentioned staffing shortages. Well, it's already affecting bus routes at a district that started Class Friday. In Olathe Public Schools, middle and high schoolers can't take the bus if they live within 2.5 miles of their school. District staffers say providing transportation for all students just isn't an option right now.
Unfortunately, the world we live in right now and the workforce that we're facing, it's just not possible. And so we're having to make some difficult choices and some changes to accommodate the reality of what we're facing.
The change, brought on by a driver shortage, affects some 2,000 kids in the Olathe Public School District. Some districts are in a good spot with staffing, and they're trying to make sure the workers and teachers they have want to stick around. The Independent School District, for example, is launching its 4-day work week for the start of the school year, a way administrators say to help with morale and fill important positions at the district. Teacher applications surged more than 450% over the winter when the move was announced, and leaders say the district is fully staffed with teachers for the first time in years. The next step? Keep them by paying teachers and staffers more money. Well, last week, voters overwhelmingly approved a plan to raise one of the school district's tax levies to boost staff salaries and benefits, and those changes take effect next year. A lot going on. So here to discuss all the new changes, please welcome Superintendent Dr. Dale Hurrell, the Independent School District. Thanks for being here. First, let's talk about this ballot measure, because on the surface, you look at the ballot, it's tax hike, but you say the district's going to actually drop the overall levy, right?
Yes, so we're going to increase our operational levy, and that's what we use to pay staff. We're going to increase that 8 cents, and then we're going to have a corresponding decrease in our debt service levy by 40 cents. So it's actually a net decrease of 32 cents.
Where does that money go right away as soon as you have it?
As far as the operational, we'll receive property tax in December, January, so that will set in our general fund until we start the next school year, and then debt service obviously will receive less money, so that won't be received.
Sure. What does this do for your teachers and staffers? Is it everybody across the board, or how is this going to be directed?
It will be for everybody across the board, and that was something that our school board was it was very important to them that this was about all of our employees in the ISD, because it's more than just a teacher shortage throughout the United States. Finding bus drivers, finding custodians, nutritional service workers. So we wanted to make sure that everybody was covered under this levy increase.
Good place to be in where you're set for teachers, but there are other challenges at the district. Tell me about those.
There are. Again, we are set very well for teaching staff. Finding bus drivers is difficult. We have before and after school care called Kids Safari, trying to staff all of those positions. And then school nurses is one of the most difficult that we have, just because we're competing with hospitals.
Right. Yeah. Well, in the healthcare industry, right, trying to find people, that's a whole other can of worms. Any other major obstacles you're trying to button up before the start of the school year here? 8 days away.
It's coming on quickly. Nothing that's really out of the ordinary. We did pass a bond issue 3 years ago, so we are coming on the tail end of some of those projects. So one of our Van Horn High School has a huge auditorium remodel that's all but complete, and then some other projects we have. One of our elementary schools has a lot of work going on that we're going to have to get completed before kids walk in the door.
All right. Let's talk about this 4-day work week. The first day of school, as we said, is 8 days away. For a couple of weeks, kids are going to be in class all 5 days, and then you adjust to this. It's a longer school day, though, right? How does that work?
It is. It's the day is 35 minutes longer than what kids experienced last year. And again, we do start the school year the first 2 weeks before Labor Day, that kids will come all 5 days, and really that's trying to establish a routine. So much of the first couple weeks is about the routine for kids, setting expectations, setting the rules. So just to start the school year off smoothly, we're going to have kids come in Monday through Friday.
How do you keep a child's attention for a little bit longer for those days? Because that could be a challenge.
It is, but the thing to remember is that doesn't mean that the day still isn't broken up. It's really just done in proportion. So the amount of recess time, for example, that's going to go up proportionately to the same amount of time they would have had with a 5-day school week.
I know parents hearing this say, wait, 4-day work week off Mondays. What do I do about childcare? I imagine that's a challenge in the district. Is that something that the district is addressing?
It is, and honestly, that was the thing that we heard most often from our community. So we've had childcare within the ISD for years, for decades actually. So we are going to offer childcare on Mondays, and we did lower the cost of that. Last year it was $45 a day, so we are lowering the cost down to $30 a day. And if, for example, if a parent had a child that was in Kids Safari, all day care, but then also before and after care, they will actually see a slight decrease in what they would pay for the entire year.
Okay. What is the impact with this Flex Week? I know you want to call it that, with sports and other extracurricular activities, because I imagine, there's less practice time, that sort of thing.
They will still have practices on, and we call it the fifth day, but for the most part it's Mondays.
Okay.
So they'll still have practice. We will still provide transportation for MSHA-sponsored athletes and activities to arrive at the school. So as far as that, really there isn't going to be any difference.
What do you think, when it comes to other districts, many people are at least maybe entertaining the notion of a Flex Week or a 4-day work week. You're kind of the trendsetter here, so is there a little pressure on your shoulders for that?
Certainly, we've received national attention on this, and I've told our staff and our administrators, the state of Missouri will be watching how this goes, and even nationally, people will be watching and looking at how we perform. And so, it's important to us to roll this out as seamlessly as possible. We're really excited for what the year holds.
All right, well, we wish you the best of luck with the school year. Dr. Dale Hurrell, the Independent School District, thank you so much.